Hey guys, it's Kevin. I figured we'd change it up a little bit and we'd come out in the woods and see if we can find some mushrooms. These ones I'm looking for right now, they're a wild mushroom, and I believe they're called a chanterelle or a centrelle, and I'm not sure. Either way, they're still good to eat. I'll show you what they look like, and maybe I'll cook some up. So let's see if we can find some mushrooms. Okay, I see some right up here. They're small, little guys here. They're good to eat. I've been eating them. You see them here? Little mushroom. So we'll gather up a few of these guys and get them cleaned up and get them in a bag. Alright, this is what I do. I have a little brush, just a little paintbrush. It's a little cheapy paintbrush. I brush them off. Try to get all the dirt I can off of them. Then throw them in my bag. The more you get off out here, the less you have to worry about getting off at home. Get a few of these guys here. Now these are a pretty good mushroom. I'll deep fry them. And I usually just use the tops of them. I just use the tops. But I like to just take a little brush and try to brush the dirt off of them. Just clean them up a little bit. Now you won't get it all off. A little dirt never hurt you anyhow. But I just try to brush them off a little bit. Some of these feel like they're getting a little dry, but I thought it was early yet for them. But now, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not sure on that. I'm sure someone will on the name of these things. So we'll walk up here and see if we can find some more. I see a few up here by this log. And I don't know if we just haven't had enough rain. I see them on the ground here. There's one there, but they look like they're actually drying up already. Here looks like a few good ones here. Let's see, get this camera set up. Looks like a couple nice ones in there. So we'll get them cleaned up. Man, the bugs are bad. Bugs are just terrible today. I'll get these all cleaned up. I don't want too many of them. I just want a small mess. I really don't eat too much of the stem. I usually cut the top and deep fry it. Like I said, I see a bunch of them, but they almost look like they're dried up. Or getting dried up. Alright, we found a few more up here. Seems like the further I came up the hill, the more moisture was on them. Like, it seems like they were a lot better. In these Chanterelles, you can always tell when you pick these, they pull apart almost like chicken. See how they pull apart like if you was pulling chicken breast apart. So that's how you could tell they're Chanterelles. But they are good to eat. If you like wild mushrooms, this is definitely a good, easy mushroom to find. They're bright orange. If you get out there and you find you some I know a lot of people like them haystacks, but I'll tell you what, there's a mushroom, I think it's called the chicken of the woods or the hen of the woods or whatever it is. It's a really good mushroom. I had one there last year. I found one and it was really good, and I haven't found one since, but when I do, I'll definitely let you know. It was a good mushroom, a really good mushroom. But these are looking a little dry, some of them, but we're gonna give them a shot. I think they'll be fine. So we're getting a few in there. I don't want to take a whole bunch of them. I just want enough for a mess. And I'll get a couple more and then we'll take these back home and cook them up. Okay, these mushrooms, we just rinsed them off. Rinse them off under the water a little bit here. And I'll cut the bottoms off of them. I don't eat too much of the stem. So I usually cut it off. It's probably good too, but I just rinse them off a little bit under the water. I brushed them with that brush while we was out in the woods, so I'm just going to get these cleaned up here. Now, they were a little bit dry, but when we put them under the water, they'll rehydrate there, and they should be perfectly fine mushrooms to eat. But these are a really good mushroom. If you guys out there in the woods and you see these, just pull one up, like I said, pull one up and look at the stalk on it. I'll show you a stalk. I just cut that piece off right there. When you take this stalk and you look at it, it'll tear just like chicken. It almost looks just like chicken inside. You can see when I pull it off, it looks like chicken. Almost like a chicken breast. And that's how you can tell that that's the chanterelle or chanterelle or however you say it. But anyhow, we're going to get these cleaned up and then we'll get them breaded. Okay, I didn't get a lot of mushrooms because it's just me. I'm the only one that's going to be eating these, and my wife, she don't like mushrooms, so we're not going to cook her no mushrooms. So I did a little bit of zucchini there. I like zucchini, so I'll just roll a little bit of a little egg and flour, and I'll be honest with you, my chickens are done laying. I need to get some eggs, but I'll probably just put a little milk in there and a little bit of flour. I think it'll be fine. And we'll get them cooking. Okay, we got us a skillet out here. I got some bacon grease. I'm going to use some bacon grease. Every time we cook bacon, we keep the grease. So I'm going to put the grease down in here and get this skillet nice and hot. Okay, our skillet's getting hot there, I think, enough. We can go ahead and start laying these down in here. That bacon grease sure smells good. Get these mushrooms and zucchini put in here and then we'll get them browned up. Okay, everything looks pretty crispy here, looks good, and I'll season it up. I didn't add nothing to the flour. I'll use, it's a Morton's, same as your salt. It's called Nature Seasonings. This stuff is really good. I use it on chicken, I use it on potatoes, zucchini, mushrooms, fish, anything you want, and it's really good seasoning. I like a little bit on there. It's really good stuff. So I'm going to get this plated up. Okay, them wild mushrooms, they're definitely pretty easy to find. They're a chanterelle or a chanterelle. You can look them up online and do a little research on them, but I would never eat a mushroom unless I know for sure that it's a good mushroom. Some of the edible mushrooms out there can actually kill you, so you definitely want to be careful and don't take any chances. If you don't know for sure, then don't eat that mushroom. Don't take any chances. I wanted to tell everybody thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe or leave me thumbs up or thumbs down. Until next time.